Have you ever wondered what happens when someone suspects wrongdoing within a state government agency? That's where the State Inspector General, or IG, comes in. The IG's office is responsible for investigating complaints about fraud, waste, abuse, or misconduct within state agencies. When someone files a complaint with the IG, it sets in motion a formal process to review and address the concerns. In this video, we'll break down what a State Inspector General complaint is, how the process works, and why it's an important tool for accountability in government. Let's start by understanding the basics of an IG complaint. The Inspector General is an independent official within the state government, tasked with promoting integrity and efficiency. The IG operates separately from the agencies they oversee, ensuring unbiased investigations. Their main job is to look into allegations of fraud, waste, abuse, or violations of law and policy. By remaining independent, the IG can objectively assess complaints and recommend corrective actions when necessary. This independence is crucial for maintaining public trust and ensuring that state agencies are held accountable for their actions. The main purpose of filing a complaint with the State Inspector General is to report suspected misconduct within government agencies. This could include fraud, misuse of funds, abuse of power, or violations of state policies. By providing a formal channel for these concerns, the IG's office helps ensure that issues are investigated thoroughly and fairly. This process not only protects public resources, but also upholds ethical standards in government operations. Ultimately, IG complaints serve as a vital mechanism for transparency and accountability. Complaints to the state IG can cover a wide range of issues. Common examples include fraud, such as embezzlement or falsifying records, waste, like unnecessary spending or inefficient practices, abuse, such as misuse of authority or harassment, and violations of laws or policies. Anyone who witnesses or suspects these types of problems within a state agency can file a complaint. By addressing these issues, the IG helps maintain the integrity of government operations and protects taxpayer interests. One of the strengths of the IG complaint process is its accessibility. Anyone can file a complaint with the State Inspector General employees, contractors, or even members of the public. There are no special requirements or legal expertise needed to submit a report. The IG's office encourages people to come forward if they have credible information about wrongdoing. This open-door policy helps ensure that all concerns are heard and investigated, regardless of the source. Filing a complaint with the state IG is usually straightforward. Most IG offices provide multiple ways to submit a report, including online forms, email, phone hotlines, or even mail. When submitting a complaint, it's important to provide as much detail as possible, such as names, dates, locations, and a clear description of the alleged misconduct. The more information you provide, the easier it is for the IG to investigate the issue thoroughly and efficiently. When preparing your IG complaint, try to include all relevant facts. This means describing what happened, who was involved, when and where it occurred, and any supporting evidence you may have. If you have documents, emails, or other proof, include them with your submission. Clear and specific information helps the IG's office understand the situation and decide how to proceed. Remember, the more details you provide, the more effective the investigation will be. Many people worry about retaliation or exposure when filing a complaint. Fortunately, most state IG offices allow you to submit complaints anonymously or request confidentiality. While anonymous complaints are accepted, providing your contact information can help investigators follow up for more details if needed. Regardless, the IG's office takes confidentiality seriously and works to protect the identity of complainants whenever possible. Once a complaint is received, the IG's office conducts an initial review. This involves assessing whether the complaint falls within their jurisdiction and if there is enough information to proceed. If the complaint is outside the IG's scope, it may be referred to another agency. If it meets the criteria, the IG will open a preliminary investigation to gather more facts and determine the next steps. Not every complaint falls under the IG's authority. The IG typically investigates issues related to state agencies, employees, or contractors. Complaints about private companies or local governments may not be within their scope. Understanding the IG's jurisdiction helps ensure your complaint is directed to the right place. If your concern is outside their authority, the IG may guide you to the appropriate agency. If the complaint is accepted, the IG's office may conduct a preliminary investigation. This step involves gathering basic facts, interviewing witnesses, and reviewing documents to determine if a full investigation is warranted. The goal is to quickly assess the validity of the complaint and decide on the best course of action. If evidence supports the allegations, the IG will move forward with a more in-depth investigation. A full investigation by the IG is a thorough and systematic process. Investigators may conduct interviews, collect evidence, analyze records, and consult experts if needed. The investigation aims to uncover the facts, determine if wrongdoing occurred, and identify responsible parties. Throughout the process, the IG maintains objectivity and confidentiality to ensure a fair outcome. A key part of the IG's investigation is interviewing witnesses. Investigators may speak with employees, supervisors, or anyone with relevant information. These interviews help clarify the facts, provide context, and uncover additional evidence. Witness cooperation is important, and the IG's office works to protect their confidentiality whenever possible. Evidence collection is crucial for a successful investigation. The IG's office gathers documents, emails, financial records, and other materials that can support or refute the allegations. Investigators carefully analyze this evidence to build a clear picture of what happened. This step ensures that findings are based on facts, not assumptions or hearsay. Sometimes, the IG's office may consult with subject matter experts during an investigation. These experts can provide technical knowledge or specialized insight that helps clarify complex issues. Whether it's financial analysis, IT systems, or legal interpretation, expert input ensures that the investigation is thorough and accurate. Objectivity is a cornerstone of the IG's work. Investigators must remain impartial, avoiding any bias or preconceived notions. This means evaluating evidence fairly, considering all sides, and making decisions based solely on the facts. Maintaining objectivity helps ensure that the investigation is credible and the outcome is just. After completing the investigation, the IG's office prepares a report detailing their findings. This report includes a summary of the evidence, conclusions about whether wrongdoing occurred, and recommendations for corrective action. The report is usually shared with agency leadership and, in some cases, made public to ensure transparency. Based on their findings, the IG may recommend corrective actions to address the issues uncovered. These can include policy changes, disciplinary measures, or improvements in procedures. The goal is to prevent future problems and strengthen the agency's operations. Agency leadership is responsible for implementing these recommendations and reporting back on their progress. The IG's role doesn't end with the report. They often follow up to ensure that recommended actions are implemented. This may involve periodic reviews, status updates from the agency, or additional investigations if problems persist. Ongoing monitoring helps ensure that corrective measures are effective and that similar issues don't arise in the future. Transparency is a key benefit of the IG complaint process. By investigating and reporting on misconduct, the IG's office helps build public trust in government. When people know that concerns are taken seriously and addressed, they're more likely to have confidence in state agencies. This transparency also deters future wrongdoing by making it clear that misconduct will not be ignored. Many states have laws that protect individuals who file IG complaints from retaliation. These whistleblower protections are designed to encourage people to report wrongdoing without fear of losing their jobs or facing other negative consequences. If you believe you have been retaliated against for filing a complaint, you may have legal recourse through additional state or federal protections. While the IG has significant investigative powers, there are limits to their authority. The IG cannot prosecute criminal cases or enforce disciplinary actions directly. Instead, they refer criminal matters to law enforcement and recommend administrative actions to agency leadership. Understanding these limits helps set realistic expectations for the complaint process. If the IG uncovers evidence of criminal activity, they refer the case to law enforcement agencies for further action. The IG's investigation may provide valuable evidence, but it is up to police or prosecutors to pursue criminal charges. This collaboration ensures that serious offenses are handled appropriately and that justice is served. For non-criminal matters, the IG recommends administrative actions to agency leadership. These can include employee discipline, policy changes, or additional training. The agency is responsible for carrying out these recommendations and reporting back to the IG on their progress. This process helps improve agency operations and prevent future issues. If you disagree with the outcome of an IG investigation, there may be options to appeal or request a review. Each state has its own procedures for handling appeals, which may involve submitting additional information or requesting a higher-level review. It's important to understand your rights and follow the proper steps if you wish to challenge an IG decision. The public plays a vital role in the IG complaint process. By reporting concerns and holding agencies accountable, citizens help ensure that government operates with integrity. Public awareness and participation are essential for identifying problems and promoting positive change within state agencies. The IG complaint process offers many benefits. It provides a formal way to address misconduct, protects public resources, and improves government operations. By investigating and resolving complaints, the IG helps create a culture of accountability and transparency. These benefits extend to everyone who relies on state services. Despite its benefits, the IG complaint process can face challenges. These may include limited resources, complex investigations, or reluctance from witnesses to come forward. Additionally, not all complaints result in immediate action, which can be frustrating for those seeking quick resolutions. Understanding these challenges helps set realistic expectations for the process. Efforts are constantly underway to improve the IG complaint process. This includes streamlining procedures, increasing transparency, and providing better support for complainants. Training for investigators and public education campaigns also help strengthen the system. These improvements aim to make the process more effective and accessible for everyone. Technology plays an increasingly important role in IG investigations. Digital tools help collect and analyze evidence more efficiently, while secure communication platforms protect sensitive information. As technology evolves, the IG's office continues to adapt, ensuring that investigations remain thorough and up to date. Proper training is essential for IG staff to conduct effective investigations. Investigators receive instruction on legal standards, evidence handling, interviewing techniques, and ethical considerations. Ongoing training ensures that staff stay current with best practices and new developments in the field. Public education is a key part of the IG's mission. Outreach efforts help inform citizens about how to file complaints, what to expect from the process, and the importance of reporting misconduct. By raising awareness, the IG's office encourages more people to come forward and helps build a culture of accountability. IG investigations can cover a wide range of cases. For example, they might look into allegations of financial fraud, improper hiring practices, or misuse of government vehicles. Each case is unique, but the goal is always the same: to uncover the truth and recommend actions that protect the public interest. The impact of IG investigations can be significant. They often lead to policy changes, improved procedures, and even criminal prosecutions in serious cases. By holding individuals and agencies accountable, the IG helps ensure that government serves the public effectively and ethically. Let's look at a hypothetical case study. Suppose an employee reports that a supervisor is submitting fake invoices to steal state funds. The IG investigates, interviews witnesses, and reviews financial records. The investigation confirms the fraud, leading to disciplinary action and criminal charges. This case highlights the importance of the IG's role in protecting public resources. In another example, an employee files a complaint about a manager who is violating hiring policies. The IG reviews the hiring process, interviews staff, and finds that the manager bypassed required procedures. As a result, the agency updates its policies and provides additional training to prevent future violations. This demonstrates how IG investigations can lead to positive organizational change. Consider a case where an employee reports a supervisor for abusing their authority by intimidating staff. The IG investigates, gathers witness statements, and confirms the misconduct. The agency takes disciplinary action and implements new guidelines to prevent similar abuse in the future. This case shows how the IG process protects employees and promotes a healthy work environment. In a case of wasteful spending, an employee notices unnecessary purchases and files a complaint. The IG reviews financial records and interviews staff, confirming that resources were misused. The agency revises its purchasing policies and increases oversight to prevent future waste. This example illustrates the IG's role in safeguarding taxpayer money. Suppose an employee files a complaint about workplace harassment. The IG investigates by interviewing the parties involved and reviewing relevant documents. The investigation confirms the harassment, leading to disciplinary action and new training programs. This case underscores the importance of the IG in maintaining a safe and respectful workplace. An anonymous complaint is filed about a possible conflict of interest. The IG investigates without knowing the complainant's identity, gathering evidence and interviewing staff. The investigation finds a violation, and the agency takes corrective action. This case shows that anonymous complaints can still lead to meaningful results. In a technology misuse case, an employee reports unauthorized use of state computers. The IG investigates, reviews IT logs, and interviews staff. The investigation confirms the misuse, resulting in disciplinary action and updated technology policies. This example highlights the IG's role in adapting to new challenges. A contractor files a complaint about irregularities in the bidding process. The IG investigates, reviews, contracts, and interviews agency staff. The investigation uncovers violations, leading to changes in procurement procedures and increased oversight. This case demonstrates the IG's role in ensuring fair and transparent contracting. An employee reports safety violations in the workplace. The IG investigates, inspects the site, and interviews staff. The investigation confirms the violations, resulting in corrective actions and new safety protocols. This case shows how the IG process helps protect employee health and safety. A data breach is reported within a state agency. The IG investigates, works with IT staff, and reviews security protocols. The investigation identifies the cause of the breach and recommends improvements to prevent future incidents. This case highlights the IG's role in safeguarding sensitive information. In summary, a state inspector general complaint is a powerful tool for ensuring accountability and integrity in government. By providing a formal process for reporting and investigating misconduct, the IG's office helps protect public resources, improve agency operations, and build public trust. Whether you're an employee or a concerned citizen, understanding the IG complaint process empowers you to take action when you see something wrong. Thank you for joining us to learn about this important topic.